Hey there, thank you so much for coming back to join me for today's video, this week's beauty throwback. I wanted to discuss old beauty brands and discontinued beauty products, makeup products that I miss dearly that I wish they'd come back. So if you'd like to see my picks, what I think were some of the best, ones that I terribly miss, ones that I wish I still had in my collection, then please keep on watching. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is the Sally Hansen Corn Silk Powder. Oh my gosh, I loved Sally Hansen makeup. I mean, I know they've been doing nail stuff forever, but they had really good lipsticks, lip glosses, but the Corn Silk Powder was definitely the best thing in that collection. It was smooth, it mattified, it didn't look too powdery. It was just chef's kiss amazing. I wish they still made it. Absolutely miss Corn Silk. That was my holy grail powder. So y'all need to remember, I've been doing makeup and obsessed with makeup for 25 years. I know, that's crazy. I started wearing makeup when I was 12 or 13 years old. I'm just turned 38. So literally 25 years I've been in this makeup world, experiencing products and brands and everything like that. And so yeah, the Corn Silk powder is just spectacular. So when I'm saying discontinued, I mean here in the States. I know a brand I'm going to be talking about. Last time I heard, it's actually available in Canada still, but here in the States it's not available. So if you are watching from a different country and you still have access to these products, I'm so happy for you because they are some of the best and I terribly, terribly miss them. But yeah, Sally Hansen Corn Silk Powder, I wish they still had because it was absolutely, absolutely incredible. I've got two foundations. They're both from Maybelline. The first one is the Maybelline Wonder Finish foundation. This stuff was amazing. I was a greasy gal. I was a greasy gal when I was growing up. My skin has definitely, normalized a little bit. I'm still combo, but when I was a teenager, early 20s, my skin was greasy AF. And the Maybelline Wonder Finish, this stuff would dry down to like a powder finish. Absolutely loved it. I mean, I liked what is the one, the Maybelline, the one in the pot that everyone loves. I did a video on it. Anyway, that stuff was good. It was never like my holy grail, but the Wonder Finish was amazing. It's like the only true dry down powder foundation that I've ever experienced. It was incredible. Absolutely missed that stuff. Also, the Pure Makeup, this stuff was water-based. The color selection was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I liked the squeezy tube, and even the lightest shade was super orange. Does anybody else remember those times when, the lightest foundation was still super orange? They've gotten a lot better. Gotten better with the light shades, and we're still getting there with the deeper shades. But the Pure Makeup was great. It was great for acne-prone skin. Still break out. But it was really, really good. It had good coverage. If you did put on too much, then it would look a little bit cakey, but it was an incredible foundation besides the color range. But I love that it was water-based. I feel like too, it was kind of hard. If you had oily or combo skin, you didn't have a lot of choices. You had the CoverGirl Clean Makeup, the one that smelled like Noxzema. I feel like that stuff's been around forever. It's still around. It's a good foundation. But the Wonder Finish and then the Pure Makeup, those were like the first ones that I experienced that were made for more oily or acne-prone skin. Absolutely incredible. Miss those so much. I have another Maybelline product. I feel like Maybelline discontinues a lot of stuff. It is the Maybelline Shine-sational lip glosses. I had these just a few years ago. I think Dollar Tree had them or something, but they were this amazing squeezy tube lip gloss and they smelled amazing. The peach one was one of the best in my opinion. It was so shiny, it wasn't sticky. Some of them had like shimmer or glitter pieces in them. They were just absolutely beautiful on the lips. One of the best glosses, I think, for back in the day. It was absolutely incredible. Absolutely love those, and I wish they'd bring them back. They need to bring them back. That's how much I do love them. Speaking of lip glosses, I cannot do this video without talking about the Naturalistics Sweet Lips Gloss, the cranberry orange. Oh, I miss that. I sometimes will get a whiff that is similar to that scent, and I just miss it so bad. They were like in these foil metal tubes. The scents and the flavors were incredible. They were kind of like a more mature lip smackers, but they were like in a squeezy tube. They also had tins. I wish they'd bring back Naturalistics. I would buy all the glosses. I would stock up on the cranberry orange. I miss those so bad. Out of like everything I'm talking about, that's probably my top three is those naturalistic lip glosses. They were just, still to this day, one of the best lip balm lip glosses I've ever used. Just the scents themselves were amazing. Please, if that company is still available and still up and running, you need to bring them back because I miss them so much. I would buy so many, so please, please, please bring it back. One of the very first lipsticks I ever wore was the CoverGirl Lip Slicks. I remember I was probably 12 or 13, and for Christmas time, my mom bought me a CoverGirl like holiday kit, and it came with like a super like frosty eyeshadow and I think a mascara and a really super frosty white lip slicks. But I was absolutely obsessed with lip slicks. I loved the tube. It was like just that very cut, slanted kind of bullet in the long, slender tube. They were incredible. Tons of different colors, and they were just a great getting into lipsticks because some of them were very pigmented, but it was more of like a light balm, if that makes sense. But lip slicks were the bomb when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old, because even though I started wearing makeup then, my mom didn't let me do full ham until I started getting really bad acne, and then I wore orange foundation, of course. So, but the CoverGirl lip slicks, incredible, incredible, incredible. I miss them so much. All right, so getting into a little bit older, the Revlon streetwear. I remember when this collection came out, it was so cool. The graphic colors, the pops of color, it was definitely something new and different. I think it was like early 2000s when this came out, and I absolutely loved it. Loved the nail polish, and yeah, I absolutely love it. And who remembers was it L'Oreal, the Hot Hip, the high intensity pigment? I still have a few products in my collection from the Hip collection, but that's discontinued as well. But just like the more edgy collections was really, really awesome. Definitely fit in with the time. So I wish they'd bring back the streetwear. They need to, like, in my opinion, they'd make a lot of money from people in my age group if they'd re-release some of these collections, some of these products, like limited time. They would make so much money in my opinion. But yeah, the Revlon streetwear was super cool when I was younger. Talking about two different brands that are no longer available here in the United States. Jane Cosmetics. This was definitely geared towards more teenager, but once again, really fun colors. It was kind of dabbling into makeup, so definitely very teenager, which I really, really loved. Absolutely loved their eyeshadows, their blushes. Bronzers back then weren't so much a thing, but they did have really good makeup for the time. So I do miss Jane Cosmetics. It was just a cool brand, and anyone was wearing it, you know, so yeah. But the one that I miss the most, NYC. Oh my gosh, the bronzer. I mean, I feel like everyone and their mom had that bronzer, and it was an amazing bronzer. I wore the foundation, I wore the lipsticks, the powder. They had so much stuff, and I don't understand why they stopped selling it, because NYC was a really, really good brand. It was super cheap. I mean, we're talking, you know, Wet n Wild prices. We're talking a little tiny bit more expensive than e.l.f. when e.l.f. was between $1 and $3, when it was just like on a little round carousel and just like the cardboard packaging, you know what I mean? Who remembers when e.l.f. was $1 to $3? Anyway, NYC Cosmetics, amazing brand. NYC is the one I believe is still being sold in Canada, but yeah, some of the best products I've ever used. They had a really nice little brow kit that I miss and love so much. So many good things. So they need to bring NYC Cosmetics back to the United States. Like, seriously. Seriously, seriously, seriously. Okay, and then I have one product that is not makeup, and I talk about this all the time. Thermasilk. Oh my gosh, I miss Thermasilk shampoo and conditioners so badly. I don't know why they discontinued them. It would probably come out like it has ingredients in it that's really bad for you, but it was such a good shampoo and conditioner. Supposedly, it would like make your hair healthier with heat. The smell, the bottles, everything. It was amazing shampoo and conditioner. I really, really miss Thermasilk. I wish they'd re-release it, because once again, I'd be one of those people that would buy like 4 bottles of shampoo and conditioner like 4 of each just so that I would have backups. So I really, 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 really miss Thermosilk so badly. So they really need to bring that back as well. But this was just a little jaunt down memory lane. I really miss these products, these brands, and I wish they'd bring them back because I think they could make a lot of money. And you know, they could definitely increase prices with how things are priced at the drugstore now. You could still bring them back and people would still pay a moderate amount for them. So they need to bring them back. But anyway, there we go. I hope you did enjoy today's video. This week's beauty throwback, it really literally was a throwback. Let me know down below in the comments what are some makeup brands that have discontinued that you miss. Do you remember when Oil of Olay had a makeup brand? I sure do. Let me know also what is your favorite makeup product or skincare or hair care product that has been discontinued. I'd love to know down below. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, share it, all that kind of stuff. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. I do upload 7 days a week all about budget beauty. It's not just about the physical beauty, it's about your home, your inner self, your wallet, all sorts of stuff. So make sure that you do subscribe. But I appreciate you stopping by. Another video should start autoplaying here in a moment. It might be one of mine, it might be somebody else's, but sit back, relax, enjoy. I'll see y'all here in just a sec.